intend to ever get Destiny on a previous generation console.
Okay then, so we're back to our third match. Can't count. Anyways, so because Ren won last time, this gunslinger, he returns with the Shadow Paladins versus Suguha for our team, using Granblue. Or Paul. And
I'm going to end
me.
up calling him Paul, just as...
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it.
It's one of those things where when you're playing games, it's harder to identify him as Orihime or Suguha when he's running down a lane instead of just being like, Paul, get back here. Though new people to his
That's a lot of cards.
Name tend to yeah, he looks at the top 10 and puts one in the
He shuffles though, right? Okay,
Yes.
because that was a lot of cards.
He checks the top 10. It's basically Captain Night Kid, but a trigger.
Oh.
And he's attacking with it first. So the Deadly Nightmare can come out in the next turn. Well, depending on if he gets enough soul, because it's a Soul Blast 2 cost. And he shouldn't have 2 soul at grade 1, actually.
grade 2.
A drive check with Blaster Dark Revenger.
A damage check was a Granblue Legion.
I'm just saying because it didn't come up as a check, so I didn't know if you called it or not.
It didn't. You should probably just say like all the checks because A, I'm lagging. B, I never see them most of the time.
Alrighty then.
Stand trigger.
Stand the stand trigger?
Yes.
He did. He just stood the stand.
The zombie's performance wasn't done yet. They wanted an encore.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly.
I'm hoping that Suga has a quintet wall in hand.
Well, at least we know he runs quintets.
Question I haven't bothered to check and never thought about until this moment. Since stride phase is after ride phase, does that mean the turn you ride into G3 you can stride?
Yes.
Yes.
As long as your opponent is grade 3. It's the same with Legion where your opponent has to be a grade 3 as well.
Yep.
Which actually fucks me up because I almost lost a match against Nova because he misrode to grade 3 and I couldn't Legion or stride and I was really mad.
That would have been the second time that happened to you.
That is not the first time. So it's like the third or fifth time, really.
Legion specific decks hate it when the opponent misrides.
Yeah.
Callum's re-downloading all of Cardfight area.
Yeah. So, as you can see, Bull, he strides as soon as he rides.
Which is a good move in this case because he didn't have enough to Legion or make use of his drop zone at all. Although he can still Soul Blast 2 and retire a unit, which would be that performing zombie, in order to... Okay, I guess he's not.
Or he
could have called Nightmare.
Or, you know, we could just not. Perfect guards. We got them Deadly Nightmare.
Critical.
Wait, what? Oh.
I thought gave it to the rear in case of stand trigger. One more check. Okay, all to rear. Okay. Yeah, you really should have
brought out the Nightmare.
I think it was just the fact that I'm just glad that he actually declares, because there's a lot of people who forget to declare where their criticals are going to
go. Yeah. Is he? Yep, he's doing Legion.
Legion! Which means restand. I think. That's what he does, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that this one restands.
Yeah, okay.
He was going to try to do it against me in order to assure that the match ended, but...
It ended before that.
Yeah.
Well, I pretty much just knew I couldn't guard by that point. So I was just like, screw it.
So 10k that.
Of course, if he restands now, he's going to.
No, Suguha, you shouldn't be guarding that.
Suguha.
You shouldn't be guarding this.
Suguha.
He's gonna restand. You should guard the one after.
Apparently not. He's resigning himself to not guarding the next attack.
See that check.
I didn't see the second one. What was the second one?
Let me see.
I know the first one was the Master.
Formac a grade 3.
Oh, that's the other grade 3 Legion. Got it.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, he resided himself to guarding everything.
which I suppose is
Oh, double trigger. He double critical. That was a good move.
which I suppose is actually a good thing because
It was a good thing because his opponent double critted.
well, I mean, it's also the fact that it's filling up his drop zone.
That's probably why he's doing it for the most part. It's because it is filling up his drop zone. Because I'm looking specifically at what he's putting into his drop zone. He put in 4 triggers. He still has Nightmare, and he has Blanc.
Yeah.
So he puts 2 stands and 2 crits back in the deck.
Yep, all of his triggers going back. He could have put back a perfect guard, but
I
he
usually
just wants to play in the triggers.
I usually put back perfect guards too.
No, based on what his deck is doing, I understand why you did it this way, and it's not bad at all. Now he can put 3 into the drop zone, and then after that, 1 unit comes out no matter what it is.
Ooh, but those cards.
2 of those were triggers. The third one is probably what's going to hit the field.
Yeah.
Either that or the Pinot Blanc.
I can imagine he's going to Dandy Romario behind Vanguard. Nope,
Never
he's going
mind.
to call out the grade 3 so he has an attacker.
I was gonna
Makes sense because he doesn't actually have that many attackers on the field. He can also do Gris to add to Soul and call out a unit. He can also counterblast one to put something out.
Alright, see, I was looking at Pinot Blanc and I'm like, usually those are on during the turn of Legion you could do something, but that one is actually when you're Vanguard Legions. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Oh, well that's why. It's on the drop. Wow, I completely read that wrong. Ignore me. I'm clearly drunk.
So now we can also counterblast 1 for Blanc, and then Blanc hits the field.
And they switch places.
And then he can Soul Blast 2 and retire Performing Zombie to put a Deadly Nightmare there, so that Blanc has a good booster.
Which seems to be what he's doing. Just switch around the cards a little bit.
And now we have nearly full field versus empty field.
And damage is...
It starts with the 11k attack.
So. Actually, that's a good thing, because if he gets a stand, then it still will hit for a good number.
Yeah.
Damn.
He made the right choice in doing that. He did it. Ren takes 2 damage. He might be looking to do another restand if he can re-Legion.
And he can re-Legion. Maybe.
He also has to give up most of his hand in order to actually do it, though.
Yeah. Which I think he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have re-Legion and probably restand. How will Suguha deal with this?
Same way he always does.
So he guards the rears.
He's probably gonna take a Vanguard attack.
He has to. Unless he has 2 quintets in hand. Oh shit. That's so critical. And a perfect guard.
There's a heal, but it doesn't heal.
It's good for guard. And Ruin Shade. Can Shit.
Suguha doesn't have guard for this.
No.
Damn it!
That was a heal trigger.
And another critical.
The only way out of that was if Suguha double healed.
Fuck shit. Shit fuck.
That means Rose's turn.
No, it's not. It's Bull's turn. What are you talking about?
Oh, right, Bull is next.
Oh my
Right,
god,
right.
dude, you gave me a heart attack. Oh my god, no. Okay, moving on to our next
Alright.
turn where Bull is doing it. Bye.